Good morning. It is Friday, April 24th, and this morning we are talking about how God is not socially distant. We're going to be reading out of Matthew and Hebrews. Matthew 27:51 says, "At that moment," which is talking about the moment that Jesus died, "the curtain of the temple was torn in two from top to bottom. The earth shook, the rocks split." And then Hebrews 4:16 says, "Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need." So I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure you're probably feeling the same way as me. I really don't like social distancing. Even though I'm a naturally more introverted person, I really miss getting together and worshiping with you all on Sunday mornings. It's just not the same over YouTube. Even though we get to chat, it's really not anything like being able to, as one body together, in person, worship together. I miss doing small group. I miss visiting friends and going to the park with my kids. There's just a lot of things that are difficult about this new time of social distancing. But as we lament in this fact that we have to be socially distant from one another, we can rejoice in the fact that God doesn't keep a social distance from us. As we were considering Easter with our family last week, we were talking about how cool it was that God himself tore the curtain from top to bottom. Now, the curtain under the old covenant, the way that the tabernacle and the temple were set up is that there was an inner room where God's glory was living. He was present there. And only the high priest could go into that room. It's called the Holy of Holies, or the most holy place, depending on your translation of the Bible. The high priest could only go in that room one time a year. But on the day that Jesus died, that curtain that blocked the people from coming in and only allowed the priest in, that curtain was torn from top to bottom. God himself tore that curtain as a means of saying, "Come to me, like, we don't have to be separated anymore. Because of Jesus' death as the perfect sacrifice, you can be brought near." And so now, even in like Hebrews, let us boldly approach the throne of grace with confidence. We can just revel today in the beauty that Christ's sacrifice in our place has brought us into a close and intimate relationship with God. So when you're feeling bummed this week that you can't go have coffee with a friend or worship together on Sunday, let's remember and rejoice in the fact that God is not that way. We get to have a close and authentic and wonderful relationship with him that isn't distant.